All right, what is up, boys? As you guys probably just saw, just messing around with the camera angles. Actually, let me go up just a little bit. So yeah, we're in a new spot. I set you guys my water bottle today, my big old gallon water bottle. But yeah, I had a stock market video for you guys today. I'm telling you guys about good investments that I've made and bad investments that I made that you guys should not do. I'm mostly gonna be talking throughout this video because like whenever I record on my laptop and then throw it onto CapCut and try to voice over it, it's such a hard process, and last time it took me like an hour to do. So yeah, I don't want to take that much time out of my day. So yeah, but I will show pictures. I'll probably show pictures for a big portion of the video. But yeah, after 8 months of being in the stock market, this is everything I've learned. Not everything I've learned, but the biggest things that I've learned on what to buy, what not to buy. This is mostly going over like dividend stocks because that's what I've kind of been going for the past 8 months. But in the past few months, I've kind of redirected it. But yeah, I'm gonna start with things I have regretted buying. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy this video, and I will see you in the next clip. All right, so now we have stocks I regret buying. Okay, so this list consists of CONY, NVDY, ULTY, and MSTY. So basically, any fund by YieldMax, you guys can just go look up that company, but any fund by YieldMax, except for one, which is NFLY. It's like a Netflix dividend paying stock. So yeah, I got these right when I started my account in June. So I put like 250 to 300 into each of these. And the only one I've put extra money into was MSTY. I like sold half of it and I bought it back. So this is based off of MicroStrategy, which has been doing phenomenal over the past year. So yeah, it's just been going crazy. It's either gonna be down 50% in a few months, or it's gonna be up 50% in the next few months. So it's really unpredictable, and that's like one of the biggest reasons these are bad investments. That, and then also it's just a tanking asset. So you put in 250 and then you come back 6 months later and your market value is like 200. So that's not a good investment. I don't know if I'll have the pictures up, but I'll show you guys like what they are. Maybe I can show you guys. If I do have the photos, I'll show you guys like what I bought it for and then what I sold it for, which is, you know, it was not a profit. I still have MSTY because I only have like $100 in there. But yeah, I'm just keeping it for fun. But yeah, these were not great investments. I also want to say 5 others technically, which was DJT, Donald Trump stock, which I'm down like 30%. I kind of bought it at a bad time. I still believe in the stock. I think it could definitely go up since it's Donald Trump's stock and he's a president. So if he does something crazy one day, it's going to go up like 1,000,000%. So I still believe in that. I definitely think I can profit with the next few months. Along with QDTE, XDTE, RDTE, and YBTC. Those are all like dividend paying stocks based off of the NASDAQ, S&P 500, Russell 5000, and Bitcoin. And I think I do have an overall profit of like 2 to 5%, but that's not what I want, you know. It will go down, like it will actually go down below, you know. It will be at a negative profit, but then, you know, it'll just go back up. And I don't really want to be playing that game where I'm like up and down between, you know, down 5% and up only 5%. So I'm kind of redirecting that, and I'm not putting any more money into it, even though I have like 1K in each of these. YBTC is horrible. I'm already down 10%, and it's based off of Bitcoin, so it pays big dividends, but it's just gonna go down. So the dividends don't do too much for it. So, but I mean, technically, if you really do like, if you do the math, like if it pays 100% yield, so basically means that whatever price the stock is, it's paying that price per year. So if the stock's like $20 and it pays $20 a year, that means you'd break even after a year. And if you kept on going, then you'd be making your profit more. So, but yeah, when I was doing it with even when I was reinvesting it to go back in there to make me more income, to reinvest more income, I was at a negative profit after 8 months. So, and we were in a bull market, which a bull market is basically where the market's going up. It's not going down. So, and that's when these should be performing, all of these. So I'm really skeptical about QDTE, XDT, and RDTE, because if we're in a bull market, bear market, I really think these are going to tank, because they've just been doing okay in this bull market we've had, but like the past month, market's kind of been sliding, and then it goes back up, and these have absolutely done horrible the past month. So yeah, those are my thoughts. If you guys are seeing a positive profit, let me know. I've started investing in them in like August or September, and QDTE, XDT, RDTE, and I just put like a few $100s every week from my job into these, and now I stopped because I'm doing a saving challenge, and I'm not making enough right now because I'm barely getting scheduled to put it in the stock market. But yeah, that's everything I have for bad stocks. Do not buy these. Try to go for like good quality companies. Go for indexes like S&P 500, the NASDAQ, and obviously good quality companies. Walmart, fantastic option, doing phenomenal. Texas Roadhouse, I mean, like right when I bought it, it went up like 10% within like the first 2 months, and then now it's back down to where I bought it, and I'm only up like 1% maybe. But I still believe in it. It's an awesome place to go. It's one of the biggest places in Texas. I don't know if I think it's outside of Texas, which is kind of strange, but yeah, phenomenal place. And yeah, but I'll get into all that in the next part. But yeah, that's everything for do not buy. Do not buy these. Do not buy like the super high yielding ETFs. I'll probably talk more on that in the next thing. But yeah, that's everything I have for this, and I'll see you just in a second in the next clip. Let's roll. All right. Now we have good stuff that I would recommend. So this list has Walmart, which I just mentioned a second ago, JEPQ, KYLD, Texas Roadhouse, and NFLY, which is from YieldMax. I don't know if you should buy it, to be honest. I made this like a week ago, and it's still up like 30%, which is phenomenal. Oh, also, SCHD is on this list. All pretty good funds, but NFLY, a little bit skeptical. So if you are going to invest, don't do too much. Maybe just do like 5-10% of what you're going to be investing into that. But yeah, all of these have done phenomenal over the past year. JEPQ is probably the best dividend, like specifically fund that I've seen. Outperforms S&P 500. It almost gets up to the NASDAQ. I think like in long term, like with the compounding effect that it has, it will beat out the NASDAQ. So yeah, really what the compounding effect is like, it will like basically you get your dividend and then it adds more to your balance for that stock, which makes you go up a little more. And then every single month, you get more dividends to add to that stock, and then you get more dividends and more dividends and more dividends. So if you just think about it long term, someone's paying 10%, you're just going to be up massively. Also, if you also have the if it also goes up like JEPQ and QYLD, they also go up like 10-15%, maybe 20%. I think it's like 10 to 15% a year. Yeah, it's just gonna do phenomenal. So yeah, those are big ones. I mean, that's everything I have on my list on good investments that I have liked, that I invested in. I love all of these. Would definitely recommend. Yeah, I mentioned Texas Roadhouse has been underperforming just a little bit, but yeah, I've been adding to JEPQ more because I want to get dividends. That's one of my yearly goals, to getting $400 a month in dividends before the year ends. I don't know if I'll do it anymore since I'm getting out of the dividend stuff and focusing more on good quality companies, and other like ETFs like that. So yeah, that's everything. Some other things, actually, this was made a week ago. This is before I invested, but I just invested in Dutch Bros. I'm already down 10%. But the thing is, I believe in it, and the past 3 days it's been doing really good. It was up like 5% yesterday, up like 2% today. I definitely think over the next like month or two, probably actually next like 2 weeks, I'll be up again. And that's my girlfriend's favorite place to go. She always gets Dutch Bros. She's probably spent like a couple K on Dutch Bros. Not healthy, but yeah, everyone loves Dutch Bros. They've been going up everywhere. There's one being built like a mile away from my house. their plan is to like expand to, I think, like 150. They're making 150 new locations this year. They have like 900 right now. That's a pretty big increase just in 1 year. They just became a profitable company like 2 years ago. I think it was 2023. They first became profitable. So whenever you see a company like that becoming profitable, probably when you want to jump on the bandwagon, because obviously we see like a year ago. Let me just pull it up. I'll probably show it on the screen right here. If I don't, just because I was lazy. But yeah, let me just read it off to you guys. What was that 1 year ago? 1 year ago, it was at $28.70. Obviously, you guys can go in the stock market and look yourself. Now it is at $76 as of this recording. So that's 166% increase. So you would have like what, I can't do the math, but like 2.5 extra money in 1 year. Pretty good. If you had 10K, you'd have 25K. If you had 100K, you'd have 250K. If you had $1 million, you'd have 2.5 million. You know, you get the gist of it. So yeah, that's awesome, of course. That's why I'm investing it. And Kava. Was Kava another one? I don't think Kava is one. Another one is like MLPX. That was what I'm looking at, because it's an energy stock and Donald Trump is all for that. So it could do well during his presidency. Also some oil stocks, just whatever Trump is really into. So he likes Bitcoin. What else does he like? He likes oil. He likes energy, you know, all that kind of stuff. If you guys invest in that kind of stuff over his presidency, you might make a positive return. Don't invest all your money in that, because it just could go down. Like obviously Donald Trump stock, I thought it was going to go up, but it's been going down. So who knows? But yeah, I think that's everything I have for you guys for good quality stocks I've invested in that I loved. But yeah, MLPX and Dutch Bros are two others that I haven't divested in Dutch Bros, but not MLPX yet. Probably gonna buy it in the next month or so. I don't know. But yeah. If you guys are trying to get an investing journey, I would start with indexes. One of the indexes is basically like the S&P 500. You guys probably know that. Or the NASDAQ. Those are only two indexes, like out of the Russell and the Dow and whatever those other ones are. Those are the two that are the best. The NASDAQ for sure. It's like on average, it gives you like 20% a year versus S&P, it's like 12. So get the NASDAQ, it's better. Yeah, if you are gonna start investing, I would start with that. Probably like 50% of your investments should be indexes like the S&P or the NASDAQ, just depending on what you like. And yeah, also the reason for this is because like I saw a little thing a little while ago. I kind of forgot the exact stats, but basically like 60% or more of the companies in the S&P 500 won't be around in like 50 years. So if you bought every single one of the stocks in the S&P 500, they would not be giving you good money now. Over half of them would not be giving you good money now. So yeah, that's why you probably should, because they're always changing it up and helping you to consistently gain that 12% versus gain 50% 1 year, down 50% the next year, down 20% the next year, you're up 100%, and you're doing nothing. You don't want to be like that. You want to be going like that. It might be slow and steady, but after 50 years, you're gonna have $1 billion. No, I'm kidding. But like, you'll have good money. And obviously, if you do invest in these good things, or these high quality companies, you will be making a good profit, and that will add to your balance, of course, whenever you retire. So yeah, that's why I like that that wraps up the video. Thank you boys for watching, and I will see you boys tomorrow. Hope this video was good. Yeah, just leave a like if you guys liked it. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. See you boys tomorrow. Peace.